Studio Art 360. Welcome to Friday! I bet you're excited that it's here. I know I am. And I'm sad that I can't be with you guys. I think this is... Okay, I got one more Friday I'm not going to be here. But the rest of the time, totally going to be here unless they call me out on a meeting or something. It's not you, it's me. Anyway, what you've got to work on today is wrapping up these fine portrait mugs that you've got handled. Some of you have handles, some of you don't. But this is what most of you are done with. Really, most of you are done with this. Second hour, most of you are done. Third hour, for some reason, this was a very different experience for you. So, second hour and third hour, this is what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to take 10-15 minutes. If you need to wrap this up, take that time to finish it. After 10 or 15 minutes, second hour, I want you to be done with it. Whatever stage you're at, try to find a solution, a conclusion to it, second hour, and be done. On the side counter, there are all of these pieces that are finished, and I've got a plastic piece of, a sheet of plastic that's gently covering them. I'd like you to make sure you put your piece in there and gently cover it at the end of class with that. My guest teacher will have that information too. Then I'd like you to move on to the next bit of work after you've cleaned your desks off and whatnot. And if you're done with it, this is what you're going to start with. What I have here is our color wheel. And this color wheel worksheet is going to be what you're going to be working with. Now, the color wheel that I have up on artwithkorb.com will also explain this. And there's a number of things that I want you to do with the color wheel. The first thing is, write the colors' names in as they go around the wheel. I tend to start with yellow up at the top. It doesn't have to be this one. It could be this one. And it doesn't have to be at the top, but that's just where I tend to start it. And that's actually where the color wheel that's hanging up there on the chalkboard, yellow starts at the very top, at the 12 o'clock position. So the order in which they go would be yellow, yellow-orange, orange, red-orange, red, red-violet, violet, blue-violet, blue, blue-green, green, and yellow-green. Those names I want you to write in the skinny space at the top. The larger space is where we're going to add color to it. And I'm going to have you add color in two different ways. On the cool side of the color wheel, from yellow-green through violet, yellow-green through violet, I want you to use colored pencils. And the colored pencils are in your bags. On the warm side of the color wheel, I want you to use watercolors. So from yellow down through red-violet, I'd like you to use watercolors. Now, our colors are also divided into a few other, they're categories. We have three primary colors. Oh, you might want to have your notebooks out, your sketchbooks to take notes right now. So our three primary colors, oh, and they're also on page, I believe it's page 29 in the handbooks. Wait just a second. Aha! Look at that. Page 29. Oh, there we go. There we go. Turn. There we go. Page 29 in the handbook has everything down here. Here's your color wheel. Yep. And we have our primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. We have our secondary colors, green, orange, and violet. And then we have our tertiary or intermediate colors down here. This is everything with a dash on it. So red-orange, red-violet, yellow-orange, yellow-green, blue-green, and blue-violet. Those are all tertiary colors. In addition to having the name of the color, if this is yellow, I'd also like you to have it say yellow primary. And maybe you write the word primary above here. And then yellow, wherever yellow-orange is, if this is where yellow-orange is, I think well, anyways. If this is yellow and this is yellow-orange, and you have yellow-orange written here, I want this to say intermediate. Or you could use the word tertiary. They mean the same thing. In the middle of the color wheel, this is called neutral gray. Neutral gray is not made by mixing black and white. Neutral gray is made by mixing colors that are opposite one another on the color wheel. So if I were to mix yellow and violet is going to give me a neutral gray, and it's going to look kind of brown. With the neutral grays, I'd like you to do 2 of them with one medium, so maybe 2 with watercolors, and the last one I want you to do with the opposite medium, colored pencils. You could do 2 with colored pencils and 1 with watercolor, but I want you to experiment back and forth between the 2. So warm colors, what material did I say? Cool colors, what material did I say? I think I'll have it underneath me as I edit this video. And then the bottom here, don't worry about today. The one thing I do want you to do, though, is take your time on this and do a really nice job. Third hour. If you're done with your mug, great. You guys can move into the color wheel and the color unit. If you're not done with the mug and you're not going to be done in 15 minutes, you need to really, really work at resolving something by the end of the hour. If it's not finished, it's not finished. It's going to be finished because we're not going to be able to push forward. Now, if you've been absent and you need extra time, that's a different category, it's a different topic. But we do need to move forward with this. So Monday, everybody's going to be working on color and color theory. So you've got your instructions. Third hour, yours is slightly different, but no, we're going to catch up the second hour and be good with that. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please leave them with your guest teacher. You know how to get a hold of me, fkorb at waterforduhs.us. You've got my phone number if worst comes to worst, but I'll be in Madison, so I probably won't pick up unless it's an emergency. So that's that. Questions? I already said that. You guys, work hard. Have a great day. Don't forget to cover these up at the end of the hour, both classes, second and third. Do not put them in the bags. Just drape that plastic over the top. I'm not coming in. I'm not coming in at all this weekend, so if they're in bad shape on Monday, that's all on you guys, not on me. Hey, I'll talk to you on Monday. Have a great day.